All right, this will be your database that you'll be downloading to work with this lesson. So far, we've worked with 3 different kinds of objects: tables, queries, and forms. The very last type of object that we're going to touch on in this class will be reports. Now, in order to create a report, you must use one of your queries for that, and the report just makes it a little bit easier to look at. And if you would want to print out some of the information for maybe a customer or something like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take all these queries right here and we're going to turn them into reports. All right, so the first one we're going to do, we're going to start at the very beginning with the very first query, cakes and pies. We're going to select it. We're going to make sure our Create tab, it's probably on Home now, so you'll click Create, Report, and you can see it's going to put your report in a more readable fashion. We're actually in design mode right now, but you can see that this was all the cakes and pies that were sold. And you can see that the reports have like a little binder on them, so that's how you can tell it's a report. So what you're simply going to do with this first one is we'll close it. It says, do you want to save it? And we're just going to call this report 1. Okay. And you'll notice that down here, you'll start to see your reports will start to become available. Okay. All right, let's go to the second one. Customers that ordered. Let's go to report once again. Make sure you click create. Okay, this one we're going to do one little change with this report. Is that one of the things you can do is, although you can't change a lot of the information in a report, you can do some sorting. So we're going to put these people in alphabetical order. So we're going to click anywhere in this last name column, and we're going to sort A to Z, and that'll put them in alphabetical order by last name in our report. All right, so this one, we're going to right click, save, and we'll just call this report 2. We're just going to go right down the line. Okay, let's go to the third query. Select it, create, report. All right, these are the customers that live nearby, very similar to what the query we did yesterday. The only thing we are going to do a little bit different with this one is we're going to come over to city, and we are going to right click anywhere in this column. Okay, and you are going to choose contains Raleigh. We just want the Raleigh people to be in this particular report so that it just says Raleigh. And this is just basically a filter that we're doing right here. Okay, and then we're going to close. And this will be report 3. All right, so you can see once again down here it's starting to show exactly the names of the reports that we're working with. All right, let's go up to the next, which will be our 4th query. Create report. Okay, once again, let's go ahead and put these customers in alphabetical order by last name. Anywhere in this column, right click, sort A to Z so that they're in alphabetical order. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close that. Do you want to save? Yes. And this will be report 4. Okay, next one. Create report. Okay, we're just going to leave this one just like it is, so we're just going to close it. And we'll save it. And we'll just call this report 5. Okay, next. All right, everything looks good with this one, so we'll leave that one. We're just going to close it, save it, report 6. Okay, you can check and see if you've got them all right down there. If you've saved them, they will appear there. All right, this one's good, so we're just going to save this one. It's report 7. Okay, remember we're using the queries. That's what we use to create the reports. It just makes it look a little nicer to read. All right, let's go ahead and with this one, we're going to make a slight change to it. We're only going to display the quantities that are 1. So we're going to go to the quantity column. We're going to right click. We're going to choose equals 1 right from there. And it'll just display the ones that are quantities of 1. And we will close report 8. Okay. All right, next one. Orders query. Create report. Okay, this one we want, let's go to the pickup date area. And we're going to do something slightly different here. We want just the December pickup dates. So we're going to go to this column. Anywhere in the column, you're going to right click. Okay. And you're going to go to date filters. Okay. And you'll see this other drop down. You'll go to all dates in period. And then you'll choose December. And that's just going to show your December pickup dates will be displayed. Okay, we'll go ahead and close. Yes. And this will be report 9. Okay, 2 more to go. Parameter query, orders by date. Create report. All right, this has something called a macro in it. So we'll go ahead and just skip this one. Let's go to the products query. Okay, and we will go ahead and just save this one. And that'll be report 10. So instead of 11 reports, we will have 10. Okay, now what you should see is looking down here, you'll see all your reports listed. So now we have the 4 different kinds of objects. You'll probably see this on a test. Access has 4 different kinds of objects in its databases. It has tables, queries, forms, and now reports. So that'll be it for today.